Hey there, this is Jeff with Tradespace. Just wanted to go over a few things today to demonstrate the system and how to set up your risk settings and copy trading just briefly. Just because there's been some questions about some things, and so I figured I would try to clear up any confusion that some users might have. So when it comes to risk management, uh, the one thing that you must make sure of is that risk monitoring is enabled. If this isn't enabled, no risk management processes will occur. So let's take this account here, ending in dash two. So if we pull this up, let's get that out of the way. We see that risk monitoring is enabled and trading restrictions is enabled. So this is another toggle that must be enabled for your trading restrictions, or if it's a risk setting, this must be toggled on in addition to risk monitoring. So let's go over here to max contract size. We set that to 3. We're going to put this, we'll submit a limit order of 4, and we can see that it's immediately canceled. Same with the position. Simple as that. That's all it does is it just cancels out or flattens the position. Same with e-mini blocking. It just, all it does is it blocks it. You try to submit an order in an e-mini, save first, try to submit it, and it's blocked. It's the exact same thing. Pretty straightforward. These options are currently unavailable, but hopefully in the next few days they will be brought back. We're doing a little adjusting the back end of them, so temporarily not available. Allowed trade days, same thing. Uncheck a day, that means you can't trade that day. So today's Tuesday. Sorry if you can't see that very well. We need to make a few tweaks to our text color for dark mode. Then it will block it because you are not allowed to trade on a day that is not checked. And then time restrictions is defining the range that you can trade in. If this is enabled, you're only allowed to trade between 12 and 1. Uh, so that's how it works. So I think that's pretty straightforward for trading restrictions. And now the risk settings, this is there's more to it than that because now you've got lockouts that may come into play depending on how you set things up. So we have our global risk settings, which is where you define, move this, where you define your defaults. So by default, it's flatten plus lock. I believe it defaults at 10 minutes, but most people probably want it to lock out longer than that, maybe an hour or throughout the rest of the day. But you can customize. So if your daily loss limit, let's say you want it to be um, 15 minutes or 30 minutes, you can do that. I just have it set at 1 because for testing, because I don't want to have to wait forever, uh, just to be able to, to demonstrate for videos like this and other tests. So you can set it to a custom duration. In this case, it's 1. Flatten plus lock means everything is canceled and flattened, and now it's locked. And if we do that, we save. That's the setting specific for daily loss. And let's go ahead and test it. So if we go, right now I've just been testing here so we can see that this account has some loss in it. So if we look here, right now it's not enabled. So we enable daily loss limit, click save, and what will happen is that it will immediately lock it out because there is a loss already in the account. Enabling it will immediately lock it out because you already have that loss that triggers it. And if you try to get in, you're prevented during that lockout period. Now, because this is only 1 minute, which hardly anybody will use a 1 minute, you will not be able to trade into that account until the lockout is over. and you can keep trying to get back in. The daily loss limit, it'll keep getting triggered. It will not let you back in. There were some users recently that were saying that they could get back in. Uh, we identified an issue that was fixed in our current release, and it will not let you back in. As you can see, this is on this account at 238-2, and I can't get back in. Now, I can get back in now that that lockout is well, I can't because it'll trigger it again. But assuming that it wasn't, it was no longer negative, you would be able to get back in. But as soon as I try to get back in, it immediately triggers the whole lockout over again because I'm already negative and beyond the negative 50. Now, if I configure this to be, let's say, 200, the next time that lockout ends, I will be able to get back in until unless I exceed 200 uh, of loss in that account. The total P&L, what you look at. Now, the same thing applies to daily profit limit. Same same concept. Per trade loss limit, these do have risk settings assigned. You can choose to have it be flatten only or flatten plus lock. It's all set up in your global risk settings. And the concept is your unrealized uh, P&L will be determining if you violate this risk setting. So if you go here to your per trade loss limit, per trade profit target, these are flattened only. So if I go here and let's say I get in, and I'm just going to try to trigger it. We can see here, right here, this is your unrealized P&L. So once this hits 25, we should see that unless I didn't save it. Ah, I didn't. See, there's an example of how if you don't save it, or if you think you save, you don't click Save Settings, and then it won't work. So let me make sure to enable both of these. Let me disable daily loss limit. We don't want that to be triggered. We just want these. So now let's go back here, and we're gonna get in to a position. One of these is we're either gonna hit a per trade. There it is. Per trade loss uh, was triggered, uh, and now it take us out, and we can get back in because it's only on a per trade basis based off of unrealized P&L. And L. And let's just put a few micros there. As soon as it hits 25, it should instantly take us out. And that's all for now.